speaker. The 12th speaker is Shiho Kusanagi. She will deliver her speech under the title of Guide to Happiness. Guide to Happiness. Now, let us welcome Ms. Kusanagi.
Thank you, Mr. Person and distinguished judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. One day, a man entered a restaurant, but he was refused because of his partner. He said, "Choose my eyes, without her I cannot see anything." But the waiter said, "Do you have common sense? This is a restaurant, so we cannot accept you." These situations often happen in Japan. Who is his partner? She is guide dog. Guide dogs are partners which have blind people. However, now in Japan, blind people with guide dogs receive unfair treatment. They cannot work safely and go to any places where they want to go. Today, I'd like to talk about blind people with guide dogs. Through my speech, I want you to know how important guide dogs are for blind people and make society better for them. Firstly, let me talk about recent situation. Now, society is not supportive for them. According to IMED Association in Japan, 1,030 people live with guide dogs. On the other hand, 4,000 more people wonder if they can have these dogs. They are anxious to live in this society with guide dogs because people working with these dogs feel the pain of working the ordinary life. In this society, for them, it is difficult to spend a happy life. Here I explain some cases of them. They are often refused to enter a restaurant, like taxis or selling hotels. Although there is a law that any places must accept guide dogs established in 2002. Moreover, even when they work on the road, it is not safe. In fact, this year in July, a guide dog named Oscar was stabbed with a fork by someone. Besides this news, such sad cases have been happening. Blind people cannot help or even notice when their partners were injured soon. However, when we see such a situation, we tend to ignore them. Actually, what you said, when I was on the bus, someone screamed on my partner. Other people else seeing it. Every time that happens, I regret that I did not protect him and feel as if I was being down myself. Unfortunately, some people think of guide dogs as pets. Also, we don't feel the necessity of learning about them. Because of this, blind people with these dogs cannot be accepted in our society. Let me talk about one story. In 1928, in Britain, when a guide dog and blind person were able to work together for the first time, all the people could not understand these situations nor accept them at all. However, now, Britain is the most supportive country in the world. Guided users can go to any places and spend a happy life. What happened? People thinking towards guide dogs was changed by the movement of guided centers. Now, Japan's situation is the same as past in Britain. We don't try to know guide dogs, although centers provide opportunities to learn about them. Now, the most necessary thing is our understanding. If all Japanese people come to understand guide dogs even little by little, society will be better for blind people with guide dogs. Of course, in addition to guide dogs, there are various ways to listen walking. As you know, many blind people use walker sticks. But why do they want to walk with guide dogs? The main reason is they can walk speedily, safely, and smart. When asked why user why he chose guide dog, he said, "With him, I can walk as I can see. Thanks to him, I can feel secure. He is my precious partner. He is like my son. He is a part of my body." Like it is for blind people, guide dogs are precious partners. We have to recognize these dogs not as pets, but allies. In order to make society better for blind people with guide dogs, I suggest two things. The first one is for you. We should understand them more deeply. Watching the movie quiz or searching the website of Japan Guided Association is one good method. In my case, I went to Kansai Guided Training Center. There, I listened to the guided user story directory and knew how important guide dogs are for blind people. Also, I learned they sometimes ask our help. So if you see any troubles, you should give them a helping hand. The second one is for all stores, including hotels and transportation. They must accept blind people with guide dogs. But there are people who have allergy to animals. So all stores should consider both of them. For example, when blind people with guide dogs enter a restaurant, we should ask, are there people who have allergy to animals? If there aren't any, they should accept blind people. But if there are, we should ask blind people, could you please go outside? I listen inside. By each of our actions, we can make society better not only for us, but also for blind people. I believe the more people think about blind people with guide dogs and help them, the more blind people can spend a happy life. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to guide them to their true happiness. Let's give our helping hands to blind people and their precious partners. Thank you for listening.